Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. No, no, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Denver.
Watson now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And no time now.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Titans nothing. Harrison Butker set.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Dalvin Cook.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown Titans. CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It was 3rd and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Broncos first down.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yard gain.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
3 down. 552.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he fires one incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Watson. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
First down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Watson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
An 8-yard pickup.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Watson's pass.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Faking the give. Now Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown,
Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Score, Broncos 21, Titans 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check 26, check 26. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 57, Mike 57. Hey, watch the lane.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will have a Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
At the Broncos' 22-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught, Gronkowski. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Gronkowski.
7 yards, the pickup there.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
A 27-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running is Jacobs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Must take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, we got 3, we got 3. 3 down, 3 down. What? Twist. 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
They run it again with Cook. Finding room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So that'll back them up 5. And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Cook following the penalty. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He was a good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check. Crunch. Mikey, 18.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
4-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense?
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
5 yards. First down, Broncos.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they got to get to the 23 here on third. From the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Juju Smith-Schuster, 77 yards. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Back to throw again. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a Broncos first down.
Jacobs now. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a carry for Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Taken down at the 40.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
This is it. 19.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
The stop made by
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Brought in left side by Snead. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 44 yards away. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Slam, slam. Mark 70, Mark 70.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's now third down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that will be complete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
46-yard line.
He's back to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Back to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Cook, they'll try and run it. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
That's the reason we go for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
First down.
Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Jacobs incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Watson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Odell Beckham, incomplete. Hardy Burns there on the coverage.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Watson now to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they